Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to another Hiker Plays video. Today we are going to be talking about the new items that have come to Saiyan's Battle for Supremacy. So, we have a couple of new items thanks to the Christmas event, and let's go and start to review them. When I talk about the items, I'm talking about the vehicles, and I'm talking about the assist selections. There is also a new technique as well, so we'll talk all of them. So, right now you should know already what the Harley-Davidson does. If you don't, I'll go over it. So, every 10 normal attacks, the wearer has a 50% chance to trigger heal to the 3 lowest allies. Really good, but I do believe it's a very good support vehicle. Now, the new one that we've got is a little bit better, and it's probably better for your damage dealers. It's not the best, and again, I'm going to tell you to go check out Voyage of the Four Seas and some of the videos I've made there, because we do talk more in detail about all the other ones. This is actually the latest vehicle that's come out in Voyage of the Four Seas, so we don't have that much information on it. So both games have ended up getting the same item at the same time. So I can't tell you for certain if this is going to outperform the other ones, but on initial impact, I'm going to tell you that it's a very good item, especially for this game where we don't have access to the earlier, vehicles. So it's going to, on every 10 normal attacks, you're going to have 50% chance to, deal force damage at 150% of force attack. Now, force attack is a brand new stat that you probably wouldn't have used until you got to vehicles. It comes, as you can see down here, it's on all vehicles, assists, and the technique stuff. So, and even some of the new runes. So it's very important to start building that stat. It does a lot of damage. And as you can see, as you start this up, you're going to be able to get a lot more stats. I'm not going to read through all of it. But if you were to say have both, this would be the one that would go on your Broly, or this would be the one that goes on your main damage dealer, and this one over here would go on a support. For now. Going out, again, same system. Launch is, again, another support style assist. She does an AoE damage resist, which is quite nice. Very nice. But, again, I would put on a supporter and I'd sort of leave it there. It's not the most powerful. On the flip side, Ox King is absolutely... I mean, if you were to ask me, I think this is really strong. I think this is absolutely broken. I would love this on a Gogeta. I just would love this on Gogeta, in all honesty. Someone like Gogeta who likes to share rage, boosting his rage further to then share more rage just feels like the absolute dream. So sticking on Gogeta would be probably ideal, but again, until we get more assistance out, I think again this would go on your main damage dealer, because straight up you're going to get a huge power spike onto your Broly. This is a Broly item. That means Launch can then jump onto your Whis or onto someone else that deserves it. But later down the line, when new assistants come out, you're going to get very good DPS ones. This is going to sit on Gogeta. It's just too good to not be on him. I think this is just fantastic for him. Now, the last one I want to talk about is the Corporal Protection, or Garda, as it's called in Voyage. It is a brand new dial technique, whatever you want to call it, and it is honestly quite good. So what we had with Launch, where we have the damage reduction, we can now target the weakest ally and give them an 80% damage reduction. When I say damage reduction, I mean damage received reduction. It's honestly fantastic. It's like, I can't stress how good this is. Again, this would probably be the piece that you put onto Broly because it's going to give you the most natural stats. But until more of these come out, this is going to go on one of your supports. It's going to then be used to protect Broly. This means you can build your damage dealers with virtually no HP and still be very tanky with them, and they will just be on the board and they're sticky. It's almost meta-changing. Items like these are going to be very meta-changing as we sort of progress into the game and we get more powerful versions. Like in Voyage, we just got the counter-attack one. It's going to change the meta massively, especially where they add new characters, add new unique abilities, and then these things are going to come out and sort of counter those abilities. Tier lists are slowly going to start to die, because there's going to be a bit more balance in the game, because if you have certain items, you're going to be able to counter certain metas. Yes, certain characters are going to still overperform, but these are really here to sort of protect that. Right now, this one in particular is going to just protect that backline. It's going to protect your weakest ally. It's super good. I think it's fantastic. I think you should pick it up. It's only 30k. If you want it, it's genuinely only 30k. You can come into the event here, come into the Santa shop, and then come right to the bottom. For 30k, this could be yours. And I just think that's too good a deal to pass up. Personally, I'm going to try pick it up. I'm also going to try pick up Launch on Harley, because why wouldn't you? And yeah, I mean, absolutely every single one of them. But remember, guys, next month we are going to get more of these. I'm almost certain. I think per month we're going to get new ones. So it's up to you if you want to go crazy and start spending as much as you do. But Christmas, the event is actually really good. Guys, I know we've made a video on it, but I'll go over it just again. If you want to try and get everything on this, again, you will be able to 1-star these as well, which is actually fantastic. You can pick everything up here, plus go a second round and only pick up these two and not pick up the last S box. It's going to cost you about $400, $450. That's roughly what it comes to. You're going to need to come and buy these packs. So always buy the limited packs. They're going to give you the best value. And then after that, you'll just have to buy the biggest pack and just go with it. And then you also have the Christmas Vault, and I'm just going to go over this. It's about, again, similar number, $100, $200, dollars. You're going to have to push a lot, and you're going to get a lot less back. If you're only on a smaller budget, and I know $400 is not a real small budget, I would go for the tree. The tree is the most value for money. But if you do want to, have some fun with the Vault, you're going to have to spend a little bit more on this one to try and get the same sort of results as you do on the other one. So just keep that in mind. It is very important to note that. Personally, again, I'll try and grab 50 here. That means I can star these guys up, and I'm pretty happy with that. Outside of that, everything else is good. You can also get more corporal protections here as well, so maybe that's what you want to push. Get a few more stars. You could also grab some of these if you really want, but again, these can be very expensive on here, so do note that. Boys, if you want to see more Voyage content, do let me know, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.